Oh,
He still didn't time it correctly. It still wasn't timed correctly.
That intro was so rough. Oh my god, man! If only you all could have seen what just happened on the other side. Hey Bob, you missed an entire phone call. You want to go? You want to go? Oh man. Okay, yo. So we are in here today, man. We are in here today. Bob gave us a super jazzy intro into the pod, man. But what is up and welcome to Better Than Cable. You are here with J-Treb from Miseducation and Music and Ananya and Pars from the Nevaland podcast. And we are in here as we are every week to talk some shit, man. So we are here to talk, man. And I was telling them, bro, I had it in my notes, like, are we really about to 2-week talk about Ye? And it's like, damn, we are, man. It's really gonna happen.
Like, yeah, I mean that's how news works, man. We're
kind
of
on the same news
cycle real quick.
Kanye, when he comes, if it's not a 2-week thing, then it's a bad Kanye.
You know, but like also once they shelved his episode on the shop, I thought it was like, oh, we're really gonna cancel Kanye. Like, damn, it's happening.
Yeah,
and then it was like, psych, nah, you can get a stool out of the other room, please. That's gonna there's some shit happening behind the camera, man. But y'all all good, G. But yeah, man, Kanye is going straight crazy. I don't know if I want to dive straight into that. What else has been happening this week? What's some cool shit? Anybody got some cool? You just got a 14, bro.
Oh, I did. Par's been had the 14.
Bro, what's up with we got to get the whole podcast 14'd out at this point, bro. What's happening?
Sponsor.
Apple sponsor. Somebody said I was streaming on Twitch yesterday. Shout out to everybody who came in that stream. At like 24 viewers. It was crazy. I've never had that many, and that number's low. But
that's crazy.
People were in there, and I was on my iPad working, and they were like, "Yo, you need to get sponsored by Apple." I was like, "Apple does not sponsor people, bro. They are not about to. They don't care. They just want my money."
I wish they would sponsor,
bro.
That'd be crazy.
Between Apple and Yerba, let me tell you, I'm a writer. I'm a writer. I am just a fan.
I'll wear just patches.
I will tat it. What are you talking about? If Apple told me that I could get the new phone, the new iPad every year, I'm a walking billboard. Like, bro,
listen to me.
I'll tat in right here and right here, bro. You
no,
put
what
them
if
together,
they give you
white ink?
What if they give you every Apple device?
Straight on my chest. What? What'd you say?
What if they just give you every Apple device, like the watch, the phone? iPad,
if they gave me every single Apple device, bro,
that'd be crazy.
I would start every conversation with, "Have you heard about Apple's new and insert product here?" Every conversation we have, bro. I'm talking about, like, you think I'm joking? Like, we start the podcast.
He's like,
"Hey, have you heard about the new iPad that just came out, bro?" Man, I'm a walking advertisement. If they gave me every product every year, brand new, bro, come on.
Do you just do the same one over and over again until a new one comes out?
Yeah, or no, I can switch it up. You know, they always got an offering line. They always got a couple products.
So you just rotate. One day it's the watch, the next day it's the phone.
Apple's usually rotating about like
AirPods.
30 SKUs at a time. I feel like that's a good rotation.
Are you getting like all of them? All of them.
Like,
so like a regular iPhone, iPhone
wallets,
Pro, iPhone Pro Max.
I'm going down the list because everybody. It's a different use case.
I
might run up to look. I might run up to you and I'll be like, "Hey man, you look like you need an iPhone Pro Max. Let me tell you about the wonderful qualities of the iPhone Pro Max." And then after that, I'll be like, "Hey, how are you doing? How was your day, Bob?" Like, and then I'd be your friend. But first, I'd be advertising for them in every convo.
So you're gonna have them all on you too at all times.
I mean, if they wanted me to, I'd run around with them. Actually, no, we live in Chicago. I'm gonna get robbed.
No, that means you get robbed,
hard, bro. It's not even funny. If because they be like, "That's the Apple guy." But if that's Apple's way, that could be Apple's way of promoting though. Like, they just want me to go out and get jumped and they steal the products and then they got people stuck in the ecosystem.
Then you're just a meme of a dude trying to promote Apple who gets
jumped
every time he walks in the street.
This is why Apple that's what bro. This is why Apple's winning
because they think you have more shit.
If somebody goes and hits a lick on an iPhone right now and they get it, it's unlocked. They log in. They got a brand new iPhone just for themselves. When that phone goes to shit in like 4 years, is game over, bro. Like, they have to stay in the ecosystem. Now they at the store trying to get a new one.
Yeah, but can't Apple just track it
And
too?
you have been
Remember
jumped
during
every day
No,
for
the
4
ones,
years.
the ones.
Right.
Not
sold
every
in
day,
the
just when I
stores
go
have
outside.
tracking
Oh no,
software
Josh,
on
this
them.
would become a thing. Like people would sit
Yeah.
around and look for you, and when they saw you, they'd jump you, whether or
You're
not you
you're
looked
the
like you were
one who
doing Apple
started
stuff.
the entire thought process of so you'd have all the products on you. I didn't even think that at first.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
said you were gonna market whichever one you thought was good for
I could
me.
literally
That's
go
why
around.
asked
I could
that.
go around what I go around with right now, bro. An iPad and a phone, and I could pull my iPad out and show you right there. I had a demo screen that they got at the store, and I'd be
True.
like,
You
"Yo,
just have to
scroll
play.
through. What product you looking at, bro? Like what you need?" And I'll just scroll. I'll always have it on me like a little magazine.
just a demo iPad.
Yeah. Yeah.
At all times.
Somebody might still rob me for the iPad, but you ain't gonna get jumped over it. They'll snatch it. It's a slab of glass.
No. Yeah. Like
If
even
I'm out
like the
here,
ones
if
stolen
I'm out
from
here
the
like
store,
this, bro, they just gonna grab.
they
Oh
can
shit!
track 'em.
I
they can
threw
track
that
them the whole
joint.
time. So it's like
Thank
you could
you.
have ones that you could track really well.
I
you know,
just
like,
watched myself drop it back on
You know,
YouTube, and that was funny.
An Apple exec is gonna watch all of that,
Fun.
and then you're gonna drop the iPad, and he's gonna go blast.
No,
the
dude,
mess
you
and
want to know
turn it
why?
off.
Because look, the iPad is so durable.
Indestructible.
The iPad is such a wonderfully made device. Like, bro, from the glass to the back, you see how it just withstood a fall? Like, bro, come on, let me tell you.
Yeah, no case.
Man, look, that's
No
what I'm saying.
case.
But if you did get a case, you could always go with the Apple branded keyboard.
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
I'm telling you, Apple sponsor me. I will be a real life
Dude,
sponsor. That's the only way
gesture
they're gonna
was
do
beautiful.
Yeah.
That gesture was beautiful.
it. I'm bro,
was
modern day
like-
Vanna White with the hands, bro. Come on, man. I just try to do it. Like, man, but yeah, Apple did just drop some new iPads to segue into some conversation. They snuck dropped 2 devices like on everybody. They just dropped a YouTube video that was 10 minutes saying we got new iPads.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I didn't watch
What?
it. I
What?
know it
Did they
came
just
out
put M1s in those?
Yeah, so what they did
Uh,
was the baseline one now has the no home button, you dig? So, but they still offer the one with the home button. And this one is like $450, right? It's stupid. It's $450 for it. It has the fingerprint sensor. Camera's on the like middle now. It's not like on the side, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah. that makes
But,
more
like,
sense.
They did all of that, made a $449 iPad, but that's like $50 less than the M1 iPad Air.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Damn,
why would
damn.
you
Yeah.
even buy it? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, if they would have made it $329,
I
it
don't
would have
know.
been like, oh,
Yeah.
damn, like, that's a reason.
Yeah.
And then the other thing they dropped, they just put an M2 in the iPad Pro.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
DaVinci
nice.
Resolve made a fluid
Hey.
video editing app for it that runs
Oh,
apparently
shit.
amazing, dude.
Oh, shit, really?
Dude, it looked like
Yo,
so.
that-
Like
that was-
when I
that's
was
actually-
watching
that's
it, and I
actually
thought it
good.
was Final Cut at first because it looked so
Yeah.
good and it
Yeah.
was running so smooth. But
DaVinci.
DaVinci has like a fully fleshed out iPad app that
Damn.
runs like a computer app.
That's actually lit.
It's a big
Damn,
thing.
that's
I mean, I
crazy.
use LumaFusion,
Dude, I've been-
but like I could be persuaded.
I've been using
to switch.
DaVinci.
You like?
I've been
DaVinci?
using DaVinci, dude. It's so easy, man. It's so easy.
It's very intuitive.
For real?
Yeah.
I might have to check this shit out. See, I never got into that. I hate using my computer for editing at this point. It's just it feels stupid because I can't touch the screen.
No, no. I literally like don't know how to use editing software, and I picked that up like real quick.
Yeah, see, I
So-
don't know how to use it, and I was just like, LumaFusion. It's like iMovie on crack.
Yeah.
But like that's all I got. So yeah, I might have to check that out. I kind of want to
DaVinci's
get the
nice.
the little M2 iPad just because I mean I use my shit so much. It kind of
Mhm.
makes sense to upgrade to some shit like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I'm getting the M2 MacBook Pro once it comes out.
Oh damn,
Just
man!
waiting
You're
for
already
that,
plotting
man.
on the
I'm-
MacBook Pros.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
see
no, I've been
yourself
needing to
ever not
update my
having a
personal
laptop?
laptop.
Like, do you see yourself ever going
No,
like a tablet
it's impossible,
route
dude.
or
Yeah,
a desktop?
I got
PC?
a code, man.
Yeah.
Would
That's
you ever,
if
would you
they
ever do a
make it
desktop
easy-
PC?
If they no, I can't go
Damn.
back
I
to
like being
PC.
mobile
I
with
can't
it.
do
I
it.
like
I
being
can't do it
mobile.
unless
what
I
about,
like.
what about a PC laptop? No PCs. What? So whatsoever? You just
I
learn-
would need
I'll get
I
a
would need to run
PC
Linux
desktop.
on it.
Yeah, for
I would
gaming.
need to run Linux on it though.
I'll get a PC.
I can't
for
run
gaming.
freaking
That's
Windows.
about it.
Damn.
cannot
What
run
is?
Windows
Hold
on
up.
that
What's
shit,
the
man.
Windows hate? What's the Windows hatred?
Dude, Windows is so trash for coding. Like it just makes your life harder, basically.
Damn. I never even knew that. Bob, can you get the comments up? I just noticed we can't look at the comments.
I don't know why we're just
Pause for
staring at it.
effect.
Yeah.
Pause for effect.
I don't know why.
While Bob's getting the comments up. Hey.
Rod, what's up?
Rodrigo, sorry. We did not neglect you intentionally. We didn't know you were here. But we in the bit.
Yo.
We go back to the Kanye shit now that we talked about some happy shit. Hey, Parse in the comments too. We weren't ignoring you. We just
Hey.
saw you.
I just pulled up in the comments right now. All
Hold
right.
on, man.
Yeah. So yeah, Josh, tell us what happened in the.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Champs.
did
I
you
didn't
all watch the Drink
so
Champs?
I didn't
Okay.
watch
One
it.
who actually
Yeah.
watched it.
Super brief breakdown because it was 3 hours and 24 minutes, and
God damn.
every minute I watched, and I was just, there was not a minute that made me like Kanye more. That's a spoiler for anyone who
Bro.
wants to turn their ears off. But like,
Yeah.
Kanye essentially got on here and doubled down on everything he said. It was the biggest, like, I'm not taking back any words. I'm not anti-Semitic because black people are Jewish as well. Whole bunch of rhetoric that didn't make sense. False accusations about George Floyd's murder.
Oh,
And
I
to
did
the
see a
point
clip
of
of
where
that. I was like,
George Floyd's family is considering a $250 million
Yeah,
defamation
yeah.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the legal system and handling things with court, but I think it was literally
Yeah.
made for shit like this, where someone on that big of a scale can put out a false narrative about something that doesn't involve them. Like, that's not your family member. Like, why did he even speak on it? It was wild. But he keeps going, essentially alluding to the fact that he's going to be running for president in 2024. And everyone is just like, this is wild. He's going for shock value, changing up anything he actually stood for and just going for like this is going to be a clip and this is going to be a clip. And then Nori had to come out and apologize for everything. And that made me kind of feel bad. But at the same time, like, you let it run on your platform, Nori, so I see why you have an apology. But that's the super brief breakdown. It was very anti-Semitic. It was very offensive to a lot of different people. Like, it was just, if you watch the first Kanye Drink Champs,
Yeah.
these ain't the same and they both not good to watch. They're both crazy. Like, neither of them can I endorse, but at least the one before was talking about music a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But this Kanye is just,
Dude,
it's
yeah,
wild.
dude, I don't get why Kanye just doesn't stick to talking about some normal shit, man.
I don't know, man. But I think I'm
It's like, why can't he
completely
talk
done.
about anything normal, man?
I think I'm done. Like, I don't think I'm not. It's not a cancel thing. I'm not canceling
Yeah.
Kanye. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I do not. But I think that he's just. There's not a piece of clothes. There's not a shoe. There's not a song.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing he could give me that would make me go, I support you and I want to like give in to your cause here because I can't give anything to it.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same boat. It's like I was even before it came out, the clips came out first, and I was like, yo,
Bruh.
I might watch this. I saw a clip. I was like, bro, I'm not watching this shit.
You know why the clips came out? Because they dropped it early and there was some other shit in there that they had to get rid of.
Probably.
No, that is what
Oh,
happened.
really?
Nori said
Oh
it.
shit. Oh shit.
And then after the edit, it was like, bruh, but you didn't really do
Yeah.
anything. And Nori was
they
like,
didn't-
we're going to be
imagine
editing
the shit
heavily
that they
after
did
this.
come
And I'm
out,
like,
cut out.
how about you just
Dude,
don't have people
yeah,
on
imagine
who
the
are
shit
about
that
to
they
have
really
hate
cut
speech
out.
and quote Candace Owens the whole time. Like,
Dude, nah. Yeah,
Dude,
see, that shit's
yeah.
wild.
it was
I can't imagine
crazy.
what they
Shit's
really
wild.
cut out, dude. So
I think we got to give up on like pushing him forward so intensely. Like next week we cannot have him in the title. Like this, like there's nothing,
Thanks.
bro. Like it's that wild.
Dude, honestly, he should get the baby treatment. Where
That's what
people
I'm
just
saying,
Yeah,
bro.
so-
I feel like
He
the
just gets
baby has
ignored.
got set
that's
down
the
so
thing.
perfectly. He might be
Yeah.
able to come back in like 5-6 years because he could, but he made that album. If he didn't make that album, he would have been better. But like, he was sitting the fuck down.
Yeah.
He was sitting down. It was like, hey, bro, you said some wild
Yeah.
shit. Stop talking for a second.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly.
dude, yeah, no, the difference is that Kanye stands are Kanye stands, man. That's the difference.
I hate all them people who are
Like-
like, just wait, man.
So
Y'all
Yeah,
can't-
just wait.
yeah,
Kanye a genius. He
You don't
always
see the
be
vision.
yeah, it's just like
Kanye's
waiting
a
for his music or
musical-
some shit. Like, no,
genius. If
Yeah.
y'all said that when y'all said it about Donda, that first album, man,
Mm-hmm.
I can't cap. It went hard.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all was like, he going crazy, sleeping in a fucking studio, touring an unfinished album. It was kind of worth it. Kind of.
Right.
It was crazy.
yeah,
But the music, like, bro, there are songs on there that I'm sticking with. 24? Oh my God. Gee,
Facts.
this shit is so good.
Facts.
But, like, that was, like, where his genius is. I'm not going to sit here on the White Lives Matter and wait for the presidential, because this is not the line that I think you have genius in. Not
100%.
because I don't think somebody might be with you. You might be with a camp of people. This might all make sense to you. But I'm not with you. Like, you don't get carried over points for being a musical genius.
Yeah. Dinosaur.
Um,
Dude, that shit's
what do you think
weird,
about
too.
what do you think about him trying to buy Parlor, that like
Oh
conservative,
yeah,
Um,
bro. I did hear about that. He's
like
trying to buy
the
part.
conservative like
Yeah, the right wing.
platform?
I heard.
Social
I heard. Man, I don't want to get into speculation, but I'm pretty sure that company is owned. The company that owns Parlor is like affiliated with Candace Owens. I think it's her husband
Oh.
who owns that. But side note, we don't get political.
Oh,
around
really?
Here.
Is it her husband that
We
owns
don't
that?
get. And once again, side note, that was like some reading I was doing the other day. I don't know how much validity it is. I did not dive
Now I
deeply
want to
into
Google
that.
that.
But like, hey, if you want to Google it and you can give some fact behind it, that's dope. But yeah, no, it's like, it's wilder though, because it's just like, this is kind of weird. It's like, dude, this isn't where, like, if Kanye was buying a streaming service, man, I wait for the genius.
Bro.
But you're trying to buy like a fucking social network that got like taken off the app store. You know how hard it is to get an app taken off the app store?
Bro.
Like,
No, my thing is also, if he was following someone right wing who's actually knowledgeable, okay, cool. I'll give you that.
because it's just a political view at the end of the day.
Yeah,
but like
Candace Owens is a certified psychopath.
Bro!
Like how are you like?
It's like,
Yeah.
dude,
How are you quoting
No, that's what I'm
Candace
saying.
Owens?
I think they're gonna work
wild.
together. That's my guess.
Yeah,
Is I
no,
think
that
they're gonna
shit's
work together.
wild.
and that's my thing. It's like, dude, like, I hold you up in such high regard in the rap community.
Yeah.
Please don't think there is another category, even in fashion. A lot of people can put him up there. I don't care. It's not for me. So, like, I don't even put you up there on that platform. So, bro, stop thinking we just riding. We not.
Right.
Like,
No, yeah. Like, I mean, I give you credit for actually getting enough power to like somewhat be part of Gap, to own part of Gap. That's sick.
yeah.
But then when you
Yeah.
start saying stupid shit, when you put out a White Lives Matter shirt, it's like, bro.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like,
Like,
dude.
Josh, you're right. You're right. The CEO right now is Candace Owens' husband.
Yeah, thought I read something about that.
Yeah.
Little while
No, that
though,
dude-
right? Like, he's
that's
bigging
crazy.
up Candace Owens
Dude,
on
that's
Drink
actually
Champs,
so
and he's also trying to
freaking
buy
wild.
Parlor. And it's
Oh my
like,
God.
are you doing this for business deals? Are we merely here to make your business deals for you? Like, are our
Dude.
reactions just here to assist
Yeah,
you
literally just
in other
pawns.
shit? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking pawn, bro. Like, and with music, once again, is so different. But when it comes to like this real life shit, it's like, dude, these are larger things. Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, before we were saying it's wild, Kanye's crazy for this and this and this. This is the real one.
yeah.
This is the one. Like, we need to notice. This is
Yeah.
the one we was scared of.
It's like the line, he crossed that line.
It's over.
Like,
And I feel like
That's
he
what-
crossed
Yeah,
it
no,
hardcore
dude.
for me with the
It was-
anti-Semitic shit. It was like, yo,
100%.
this is a
100%.
blatantly offensive to groups
Yeah.
of people.
yeah.
You're that's
Yeah.
not cool. You can't just come out and say shit like that and try to justify yourself. It's too
100%.
offensive.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I think he's starting to play this like partisan line, dude. In politics, dude. If he's taking this aim where he's taking the right wing app, you know what I'm saying, and trying to take control of this narrative, and then everyone on this app is gonna start believing his narrative. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
He'll
it's
start
people
pushing
who
it
are
so
like,
easily.
bro, just wait, man.
Dude,
You
this
know
is-
Kanye gonna
this
take
is-
the app and he gonna flip it.
At like a greater scale, he's trying to control a social media that has this crazy, right wing
because
follower base.
he
you
knows
know what
his
I'm saying?
influence could bring
Yeah.
people over, and that's why I'm like, bro, we
It's
need
gonna
to,
be
as a
crazy,
people,
man.
Don't
Dude, this
also
is
not
messed
like-
up.
go over. Like,
I'm
I don't
saying,
care
this
if
is messed
Kanye
up.
say he only
This
dropping
isn't
his
right.
album over there. We
Yeah.
can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Watch
Like,
him. Watch him drop that album only
or
there.
he'll
If you
be
have an
like,
account
I'm
on
doing a
Parler,
live, I'm doing a
if you have
live
an account on
concert,
Parler, then
Donda
you can-
3,
Yeah.
Parlor
Bro.
only. No, I'm not watching.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care. Nah.
No,
Exactly.
facts. It's gonna only be on there, and then he's gonna be like, if you have an account on Parlor, you can listen to the music, type of shit.
That's wild.
Watch that be a thing.
That's so wild. He could do it. He could so do it though, bro.
Yeah, no,
Hell
And
no.
so many people are gonna make
100%.
accounts that day.
Yeah.
100%.
Bro, and it
Now I
would
can
just be a
totally see
whole
it.
bunch of people just getting ads pushed to them on crazy shit, bro. Like, it's wild. Like, that app is insane, and just the
Dude,
small
this is-
history behind it is a lot.
this shows
If
you,
ever
like-
want to read
Yeah.
up on that.
What was
frickin'
actually
app.
yeah, no,
Bro.
this shows you what was actually going on, man. Like in real life, like, dude, for social media, who actually owns these huge social media companies? Not
mean-
the CEOs, man. It's
whoever
actually these investment
majority,
firms.
but I mean,
Yeah.
also the majority
These
that they're
investment
going to
firms.
go for. So if they're gonna,
know
if
what
there's
I'm
an
saying?
investment firm that wants a certain demographic,
Yeah.
that's who you market it to, and then the entire
Exactly.
app is just that. But I mean, like that's the same thing that like we take people
So
to
now
freaking Congress.
Kanye's
Mark
trying to do the same
Zuckerberg
thing there.
has to try to convince people of his app's validities all the time. Like
100%.
Yeah.
That's why the
Yeah, no,
motherfucker pulled
dude,
up
and-
to a UFC fight, rented out the whole arena.
alone.
And then, dude, now, so for not the actual UFC fights, but the lower leagues, you could actually watch them in the
You can watch them in VR,
fucking VR thing, yeah.
bro.
So it's like you're ringside.
That's
arcade
how
style.
rich I would enjoy to have. Like I'd enjoy to be rich just to do some shit like that. Like Mark
Bro.
Zuckerberg just started doing fighting, and
Yeah.
he likes it so much. He's just like,
"Fuck it, I'ma
put it
buy
on the
it."
VR, bro. Put it on the VR. Like, bro,
it's
imagine.
wild.
Like, dude, I guarantee you, if he would have gotten to something else, it would have came to VR immediately.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Whatever his interests
100%.
are about to drive. Like, bro, I'd love to be like on that level where it's just like, yo, I really
crazy.
got into this
It's crazy.
week. Can you work that out for me as a company?
Legit. Legit.
Facts.
Yeah,
Bro, rented out the
Um,
whole freaking ring.
the whole fucking arena. It's like, bro, like media wasn't allowed. Reporters weren't allowed to be there. Family, friends weren't allowed to be there. It was
Stupid
crazy.
money.
I was like, bruh. It was just his family and Dana White.
I wonder how much that costs. You know, it's one of those things.
Dude, I wonder if it's just name value alone. It's like I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg. I can't imagine
Yeah,
him and Dana White
true.
being cool enough for that.
True.
It's Mark
true.
Zuckerberg. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Or it's like,
he's our Bill Gates.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah, facts.
so
Facts.
he's like,
Facts.
he's a little nerdy.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah, because Elon would be a better one.
Elon's
Elon,
the
I could
cool
see
one.
it.
That's what
Yeah.
Elon's jobs.
Yeah.
Elon's got jobs energy right, now.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
Facts.
it's like that's the cool guy. I get a beer with him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But if I just want somebody to be smart,
Right. Right. It's like, okay, how do you do this in VR? You're gonna pay me? All right, but here's the arena. Here's the arena.
dude, it's probably wild though. I imagine like it's like really cool to watch it in a headset.
Yeah,
Sports
I
are
bet.
probably all cool in there though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, you can get like a courtside seat at a freaking basketball game and actually
it's
be able
lit.
to turn your head as the game's going.
Yeah.
Damn. Like,
Facts. And then I mean, also it's like I've never sat courtside, so just to experience it,
Dude,
I don't
who's
know
gonna?
any different. So it's like, oh,
Dude,
this is sick.
I ain't sitting courtside
think,
so they give
like,
me free
ticket
tickets.
sales-
What you
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
I've never
Ticket sales
paid.
are gonna
Exactly,
go down like
exactly.
crazy. You think ticket sales are gonna go down like crazy?
Nah, because you
once
still
this
want to
goes down?
experience the real
Nah.
thing. Yeah, at the end of the day.
You know what's gonna
No,
happen?
but
No,
depending on how real it
people aren't
gets,
gonna go
what
to
if it's
every
real as
game.
shit?
Well, no, people
What if
like
it's
if
real
you're in
as
a big
shit?
city, if you're in a big city and your tickets cost money, you ain't going to every game.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
like in Chicago, like people probably go to, you know, like if you're like a real fan, you might go to like a quarter of the games. The rest of them
Right.
you at home watching on the VR, bro. That might be cold.
Yeah.
Like ticket
Facts.
sales might be decent.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering, like, you think like ticket sales would go down in general, you know? Because now people wouldn't even
games
want
would
to
get
come if
watched,
they're gonna
though.
sit in the back. If they're gonna sit in the
Yeah.
back, why would they go there
Yeah.
when they can see it on VR better? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I
then
mean, why
now
do we
people
why
are
do we
gonna
go to
only
concerts when you
sometimes.
could get better audio if you watched it at your crib? Like Beyonce's homecoming experience live, I'm sure the energy adds to the effect. So you want to
Yeah,
go
it's
for
probably
the
gonna be
energy.
more of a
People,
concert,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like Beyonce's homecoming that she did for Coachella, anybody who was in the back row of that would still rather be in the back row than have seen it for the first time on Netflix.
Bro, top row of Kendrick was still lit.
Well,
Top row
Netflix
Kendrick
is
better than
different.
watching it
Let's
on
say
YouTube.
VR.
Yeah.
Let's say VR though. Let's say you're in the front row of VR. I feel like that's different.
I was in the
I
United
think
Center
that's
on the
different.
top level for Childish Gambino. And I loved every
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Still lit.
And I've seen Childish Gambino concerts because he did the 360 concerts on the Pharos app with the VR. And it's like that's still there's nothing that could ever compare to being in the room with the person.
It's just the
That
energy.
was good
That's
with
true. You feel their
cardboard.
energy.
Of course, it's
No,
not the
that's true,
same.
but,
I'm
like,
not. I'm
yeah.
not speaking to it on the quality. I'm speaking to it on the energy of it. Like it can't be replicated that I was in the same room as Childish Gambino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
same way how if you're at a sport, it's like you can't replicate people on TV.
No, you can
with
feel
football.
the yeah. There's a different
People go
energy.
watch football games and you could see the play way better on your television. You get the rewind, you get a zoom in, you get
Yeah,
all
but-
of it. But people are like, I will go sit in these nosebleeds and cheer and look at a jumbotron that's not going to be even as good as resolution as if I was just at my crib on my nice TV.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Type
agree.
shit.
I agree. Like the energy is different. I was just throwing it out there. I was just like potentially maybe. I don't know. If it
It would
gets
have to be
really
such
good,
an
I don't know.
immersive
It would have to be really
experience.
good.
Yeah,
would have
like
to
it would
feel
have
like
to
you're
be
there.
better.
Yeah.
It would make it feel like you're there. That's the thing. If they could do
You
that,
got to pull on the
I
full
think then
haptic suit from Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You feel
no,
like, bro,
exactly.
like
It's
they,
like people
they run
bump into
past
you
you
and
and you
shit.
got a
Yeah.
wind
Like-
machine. It's like if the ball goes out and
Like,
hits the
bro.
camera, you
Yeah.
actually get like knocked over by
Yeah.
LeBron.
You
Like
randomly smell like popcorn.
It's
just
like,
going
yeah,
through
LeBron
your-
jumps on you.
random
and
shit.
shit,
Benny
right,
the Bull
to save
walking
the ball.
around,
Yeah.
popcorn starts
Yeah.
falling from your ceiling, like full
Yeah.
immersion, bro. Like
Yeah.
full immersion.
A random can T-shirt.
No, that'd be-
Just bull-
T-shirt
that'd be cool
cannons
as shit.
fucking popping you in the
Bro.
chest.
No, I doubt we're gonna get there anytime
Yo,
soon.
but like, dude,
yeah, that'd be
digital
crazy.
T-shirt cannons would probably be a real
Yeah.
thing though.
No, 100%.
Like, bro,
Pay
like
extra?
they would
Yeah.
shoot them at the crowd and everybody would get like a virtual shirt.
100%.
Parse, did you see the haptic gloves that came out?
No, I haven't seen that. For
I
what?
think it came out like last year. It was like when they announced their whole metaverse plan.
Are
Some
they, like,
company came out
actually-
with like prototype
Oh.
haptic gloves, and apparently they were actually like they work.
They work. That's the biggest thing about all of the early VR stuff right now. It's like, does it work,
Mhm.
or are we in the first stage that we got to wait like 10 years? Like, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be there, you know. It seems like a lot of first iterations of stuff, especially in this like technology market, has been like pretty decent. It seems, because like I mean,
Yeah, no, and I think there's gonna be some degree of like where you can start hooking up your clothing to VR too, kind of thing.
ooh, what
If
do
that
you
makes
mean?
sense.
Oh.
So you don't need a
You
you know what I'm saying, like digital clothing, and then that digital clothing will like sync with the VR and then move in certain ways to make
Oh,
it feel like
yeah.
you're feel like you're there.
feel
You know
like
what
you're
I'm saying?
actually wearing the
I feel like
clothing.
that could be a cool thing they could do.
you can buy a full haptic vest right now.
See, and that's
Oh, is that
see,
already? Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the point
See?
where I like put on like
Yeah.
a mocap type suit.
Just
Like,
like a
I want a
onesie.
whole like fingers, toes.
Yeah.
Like I want like if we're going in, I'm going in. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Like
yeah.
'cause
So
it's like, just the vest and the gloves, it's like, okay, we getting there. Like I'll be able to feel something in my hands. I'll be able to like if I get shot in the game, I'll feel it. But like I want the whole you dig.
You know, yeah, it's gotta be like that.
all
but it
right, we
also has
got
to be comfortable.
hands, feet, arms,
Okay.
chest.
We got a set of armor damn near.
Is it like a full like just?
I don't see
plastic on you, though?
pants. I don't think they wanted to go
I was
there.
about to say, hold on. Now that I'm really thinking, I don't know about the pants. I'm gonna still get us some more R&D.
Yeah.
Like that needs a couple
Yeah,
more years.
I'm just like,
I don't think they
I
Where
was
in
gonna
the
say like
pants?
electric
Yeah.
shock,
Is it
gonna
electric
be
shock,
everywhere?
anything beneath the
Yeah.
waist probably is very alarming. Like
no,
that's
yeah,
a
you
lot of
have to-
technology.
yeah, you have to really be careful how much
Yeah, we
tech
ain't
you
there
put
yet. We
down
ain't
there.
there. And
That's
I'll
all
be
I'm saying.
honest, that's actually a lot of tech to just put on the regular body.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little scared the more I think about it. I'm like,
No, that's why I think it's more practical for it to like naturally hook into clothing eventually. I think that's like an eventual
yeah,
thing.
it's
they
like,
need to
yo,
do,
I
you
just
know?
put on
Who's
my
gonna put
VR
on a
hoodie.
full suit
You know what
every
I'm
time?
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's gonna put on a
It's
full
like you
suit
put on the
every time,
VR
bro?
hoodie and the hoodie is like the perfect
Yeah.
size for you and it like goes to your body, or it's like an Under Armour
Yeah,
shirt
exactly.
and you specifically
Exactly.
put the shirt on for the game. But ooh, it's gonna be
Exactly.
some musty VR equipment out here, bruh.
Facts.
People gonna be in the game for so long,
Yeah,
bruh.
facts.
Ooh. Somebody gonna come in
Facts,
and be like, boy, your vest smell. Like, bro, how long you was playing? Like,
Yo.
that's what I'm saying. That's the big problem, bro. We gotta make sure everything is machine washable.
Yeah.
You got a special dry cleaners, bro. It's coming out. It's gonna be out here, man. Cause like, dude, that would be disturbing. Cause like, think about it. If you really playing Call of Duty and you could feel everything, you go sweat.
Oh, yeah, no.
You go
100%,
sweat, bro.
100%.
Well, you sweat for VR anyway. I don't know if any of you
You
guys
be
have
sweating?
done it, but like if
Nah.
you use VR, you like and you actually like play a game or something, like even if it's just like Beat Saber, you're
Oh,
gonna
you're
end
still
up sweating.
moving. Yeah, you're
you're
still
like
moving.
moving.
And
It's
that
not like you're
motherfucker-
sitting there playing a
Right.
game. You're standing.
You're, like,
you have to
actually
duck.
in it.
You have to move left and right. Like
Mhm.
it's a lot
Yeah.
more motion than playing a regular.
Bro, did you
game.
see the Kickstarter for the omnidirectional treadmill?
Oh,
I mean, I've seen
I've seen it.
Oh, there's multiple. I didn't even know there's multiples there yet, but like
there's a few.
that's what really let me know that like VR could like go crazy because like that's some movie type shit. Like having a like a multi-directional treadmill that you can run on, like everybody, like I can see how you'd be sweating.
Dude, I'm
in there.
sure they're gonna do some shit like that, like how how we used to go laser tagging when we were kids. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna do some shit like you can go to like a full immersive VR place
Oh,
for a
they
little
probably
bit,
already got
and then
those.
they'll bring it, and then they'll bring it out, and then they'll bring it home. You know what I'm
There
saying?
were places
No,
doing
yeah.
like VR roller coasters,
Yeah.
like Six Flags was doing.
No, I know they're
VR
doing that.
headsets for
Yeah.
roller coasters and shit. So it's like you could easily integrate this shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's so smooth.
exactly.
too. So like if a laser tag place literally just mapped their place out, put a headset on everybody.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that would go crazy initially on until it becomes affordable for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I doubt that omnidirectional treadmill is gonna be fucking affordable.
You don't think there's like a? You don't think there'll be like a split where we pick VR or AR, or can they both kind of like exist? Because there's a company
I
that
think
just
they'll
made.
both exist.
Really? There's a company that just came out with these AR goggles, the augmented reality ones, and they have like full display. They have app compatibility. It's running some operating system. I forget which one, but they also have an HDMI input where you can put your phone on the screen. So you can put your phone as like being displayed on your glasses. And I'm just like, in a world where, you know, like we got Oculus and shit like that, like I feel like somebody would rather buy that than that. And I feel like it becomes an either or market.
I don't think it's an either or thing. I think most devices will end up being both. Like I have an Oculus Quest 2 right now, and I can still do pass through and walk around and see everything.
Yeah, but you can't
They
like walking around in public, I guess.
Well, okay, it's big right now. The next headset they're coming out with is supposed to be
smaller?
like.
Oh
this
yeah, actually I
big,
did
and
see
there's,
it.
like,
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
stuff out
thin.
about it.
And
But
that,
anyway,
you could actually like see through the sides of it or something. It's not as to your
but
face.
anyway, like even with the one I have, upgrade the cameras, add like object identification, and then add like pop-ups and ads.
And
and
you can
things
walk
that
around
they-
with that
and
shit
it's
on your
AR,
head.
Like you could just add things to the wall.
Well, then
Dude, if they start putting
argue
ads
that
on my
VR is
face,
the
I'm gonna
winner.
be pissed off.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, I
gonna
feel
be
that.
pissed the
I
fuck
feel
off.
that.
If they start
Like,
putting ads,
don't
on
act
my
like
face,
that's not
like-
gonna happen.
It's going to.
Don't
It's
act
going
like
to.
that's not gonna
You're
happen.
playing
No,
It's
but
the
I gotta get to the
metaverse.
point where
There's gonna be versions. You're gonna be able to definitely like have a ad free version or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, I'm paying for the ad free automatically, man. Fuck that shit, man.
On
Fuck.
shit.
Trying to add it and put ads in.
That was a while ago. Oh, is my door locked? I've been thinking about that for a while when you came in here. Thank you for checking, Bobby. There's somebody closer to the door. We're good. Thank you, Drew. Oh, you were going to do the thing where you stand up 4 times to check and see if the door is locked? This is the second week in a row we've had to check this. I really hope it is. 'Cause if it's not, then we've just been sitting here unsafe, man. We were safe. We were safe, man.
we
Clapping
were
up for
safe.
safety.
Well, does he know when the doors open this time? Does he?
Oh, yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah. But hey, man. But back to what you were saying, I feel like that means that VR would probably be the winner here because people would get a headset that is capable of VR because VR can have both AR and VR, whereas AR doesn't have the opportunity to switch. So that means like if you had the choice of buying one or the other, you'd buy the one that kind of could do both, like device-wise. I
But
mean, both
that's not
technologies
either
are
or.
winning.
That's just both technologies
Yeah.
are basically the same thing.
But I'm just saying like AR products in and of themselves probably won't pick up. Like Google
No, I'm sure
Glass
they're-
couldn't hit the market
I
right
think
now.
No,
people
I think
will
there's gonna
spend
be
more time
specialized-
in AR than
Yeah.
VR.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
So-
I think
that's what
I think there's gonna be higher utility on AR right away.
Yeah.
and I think that's
I
gonna
want
be
AR
coming out
immediately.
first.
If these
Yeah.
freaking
You know what I'm
glasses
saying?
had just
Yeah.
screens
So-
for everything, it would be
Yeah.
great.
I would
Yeah,
think it
exactly.
would be like a situation where eventually they'll get to a point where it's just like, yeah, the glasses you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're walking around, it's just augmenting things. It's just adding things on.
That's all I
Like,
want, bro.
You
White
look at a
buildings
bus
everywhere,
stop, it
but it's all
tells you
set up.
exactly where in the city
No,
each
I
bus
think
is. That
AR
kind
That's
of
where
thing.
I'm trying to get.
AR is
And then
gonna
when
be
you
like
get
a phone.
home and you're like, oh, I want to watch a game courtside.
You
the-
put your VR.
No,
Oh.
the lens is blackout,
And
and
it's
it's
over with.
just like you're in VR.
Oh man, Bob,
obviously
you're
you
speaking
can't
of a
do that
future
with
I
like
want.
the glasses you have
You're
because they have
speaking of
holes
a
in the
future
side.
I want, man.
But,
No,
like,
you won't
that's what I
have.
would
You won't even
assume
have
stuff would
glasses
be,
anymore. At
yeah.
some point, there'll be contacts or some shit. Like they're gonna make it even
I'm
simpler, man.
I'm gonna die with just the glasses. I'm gonna be one of them old people that's like, I ain't putting them contacts on
Well,
my
no,
face.
you'll
stick
go
with my
get
glasses.
you'll go get a prescription VR headset where the lenses are made for your eyes.
And that's cool, but that's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get the contact on with the technology. I'm gonna be.
It'll
a
just
I'm
get
saying you
installed
won't
in your
need
eye,
to.
though,
Like
you know?
it'll just be on the VR headset. Like you could do that
Oh,
now.
no,
I
no,
could
no,
go
no.
get
That's what I'm-
prescription lenses for my VR.
I know, but
headset.
I'm just saying. Like he was saying that like we'd get to the point where you just put all of the technology into the contact, so your contact is just
like the
your
contact
contact would
is the
black
VR
out,
headset.
and that be your VR headset.
That's
I'm like,
too much.
And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be one of them
That-
old
you
people
can't
like who
take
got
that
flip
off
phones
quick,
right
dude.
now.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Like, what if
We're
it
stuck with
glitches
that
out
shit.
and it's black
Yeah.
and you wake up
Ooh.
and you think you're blind?
What if you wake up and it has the wrong scenery on and you have no fucking clue? Like,
What if you wake up
No, what do you mean?
and
That's
you're
the
in
same-
jail
that's the same
and
thing
you
with the
don't go
glasses,
to
though. What
work
are you talking
because
about?
you think
I
you're in
can
jail?
Especially
no,
if it's in
I
a
can
VR.
do
Glasses you
this.
take off,
You see
yeah.
that glasses?
Yeah, no,
Bam,
that's the thing. You can
Reality,
take it off.
not reality.
Like,
That's
if
so
this became a
smooth,
world,
you
I would
can't
need the
do that
grounding
with-
ability to just rub my hand over my face
No,
and
then
know
then
it's
those,
not what
then
I'm
your
actually
glasses would
seeing.
need to be like goggles. Then they wouldn't be regular glasses.
But you
They
could
wrap
still
around
But
your
I-
feel
eyes
them on
completely.
your head and
You
take
see
them
how
off.
quickly I would have just came out of VR as opposed to
Okay.
like,
All
hold
right.
up, is this real life? And I'm fucking stabbing myself in the eye, dude. I don't know, man. Like
you have to have that quick out.
I feel, and also,
Otherwise,
like,
it's also like I could hack your contacts and make you see everything different and get you to a dark alley, jump you, and take everything you own.
I
Like
got dark
it's
quick. I got dark
all right.
quick.
Don't. That was supposed to be an
I know.
purpose.
I'm just turn. I didn't know it was coming.
I don't know because
Thank you. I was about to
Early
say,
on-
bro,
early
these little
on.
processors inside
I feel
of
like
here.
we've moved past that.
You have a small little capacitor
We have
pop on
contacts
your
that can
eyeball?
do all this. I feel like we moved past our technology overheating.
Oh no, I don't. We haven't moved past the technology overheating yet. No, I feel like we're.
That's
No,
very far away
overheating
from
happens
where
all
we
the time.
are.
You're right. You're right.
overheating happens all the time.
I don't know, man. Overheating seems like something. Like if we get to there, that's a future.
If we
future.
find a way
That shit's always
to
happening.
make a contact lens that can do AR, VR, and not run out of battery all day, and it's still a contact lens, we have figured out cooling. I'm just saying. Like, that's a fact.
You don't have
we don't
to
have to
charge-
worry about them burning our eyes at that point.
I don't know, man. I feel like back to the nefarious purposes, bro. Somebody get in there and overload your contact, and it's just like just overloads on your eye. Like it might not be an overheat that the technology itself would do, but nefariously somebody's just like, I'm taking out everybody and just burns eyeballs
So
out,
just
bro.
pulls out with like a lighter. Just
Yeah, bro. Or like imagine like just like you ever had like a contact get like caught underneath
You
your
don't
shit?
even need to do
Whew.
that much.
Be game over.
Well, I don't know how they would
Dude,
hack it into getting
Dude,
caught.
this is way lower scale than your phone blowing up in your pocket, dude. Like you
Yeah.
know how like the Samsung phones blew up in people's pockets?
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy, man.
Bro, that was a wild time where people, bro, you remember like
That was
on,
great.
That
on
was really
airplanes,
when-
on airplanes
that-
for 2
Airplanes
years,
were not
they were
allowing
like,
phones.
for 2 years, they were like, if you have a Samsung, it was a Galaxy 7, they were like, take the battery out and throw it off the plane. Bro, that's essentially what every plane said before you was getting on. I remember that shit.
No,
so
the
intensely.
FAA like banned the phones that were blowing up on flights. Like you
I
couldn't
mean,
bring the phone on the
yeah.
flight even
Okay,
if you threw
look,
the battery out.
Be 100 right now. You're on a plane and there's just the smallest like pop of like a phone exploding. You're freaking out even if the plane's okay.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
facts.
That's the big thing where I'm just like, oh yeah, no, none of those phones should be allowed. Because if I just heard a
No, I
on
was
the
just
plane
saying
and
like
saw some smoke, I'd be like, oh, we're dying.
fuck.
We're fucking dying.
I was just saying like they actually got banned.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can't to this day take one on a plane.
How did Samsung come back from that? Like, did they lose any
They
market share?
recalled.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, did they lose any market share for
Dude, that was so
endangering customers?
many gens back
Well,
now
they
that
only
everyone
have,
forgot about
like-
it, dude.
Yeah, that was like what 7, right?
Samsung,
Dude, that was so long ago.
I think they
Damn.
lost like a % market share to like Google, and then they came back after the Pixel was bad. I don't. know.
Yeah, now, dude, now
I had
Samsung's
so much hope
struggling
for the
anyway,
first
man.
Pixel.
Same. I thought.
I
Samsung-
thought I was gonna
Samsung
switch from
Samsung's not
Apple
doing that
when
great.
the first Pixel was
Look,
coming out, bro.
Samsung losing market share isn't like Apple losing market
I
share.
know, yeah.
Because Samsung losing market share means people just bought a different Android for a year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
And
that
then
people switch
it's
phones all the
totally,
time.
they might get a Samsung again.
Yeah, Samsung's lost
The
a
Note
decent amount
7
of
was
market
the
share in like the
exploding
past
phone.
5 years. They're not doing that great anymore.
That Note series was weird. I always thought it
Yeah,
was so
the
stupid to put a
stylus.
stylus with a phone. I thought that was the stupidest thing ever.
Bro.
You are so weird. I can't believe anybody thought that was cool. It was like, what is like, who wants a stylus on your
Some
phone?
people still love
Dude,
that.
some
shit.
people swear
love that
by
shit.
those.
Yeah, those are people who I would never use a stylus even if Apple gave me one right now. I would never use a
You
freaking
have a
stylus on phone.
pencil.
This is a tablet.
That's a stylus.
That's a stylus.
I would never use a stylus on a phone, like I said in this whole argument and only argument I had. I would never use a stylus on a phone. Because first of all, the stylus was stupidly small. It would have to be Apple Pencil large for it to make sense, and there's no way to store that inside of a phone nicely. And I'm not going to walk around with a Apple Pencil in my pocket just to use on my phone.
I wish they
I
figured out a way to
don't
put the
know
Apple
if
Pencil
I
inside the
trust
iPad.
you.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, inside the iPad would be
If
sick.
Apple made it look cool, you'll probably
That'd be sick.
Apple cannot make a stylus look cool. Mark my words. If Apple ever comes out with a stylus, it will never buy it.
pencil.
A stylus for a iPhone. I don't know why that has to be why does that have to be delineated? This device, it makes freaking sense. There's no sense in putting a freaking iPad stylus
No, watch
on a
them,
phone.
dude. Watch them put one on the foldable, dude.
It makes
If the-
the same amount of
If
sense
iPhone
as
does the
iPad.
foldable for real, they might add the
How?
stylus.
The iPad is advertised as a device that you could take notes on. Your phone is a phone.
Okay, well, say like, I don't know, you want to draw on a screen.
On a phone? Don't.
Maybe all you can afford is a phone. Maybe you don't have a new iPad.
I'm so sorry, but paper and pencils is significantly cheaper than an iPhone.
Oh, really?
Over time,
Where is this oh really going? Where is the oh really of paper and pencil being more expensive than a phone?
Because like you probably need a phone in this day and age, so you could just buy the phone and then you have something to draw with. And if you get the pencil, then you have a
Oh my
nice
God. Why
utility
is
to
this
draw
such a
with.
roundabout
Paper
argument?
and
This
pencil.
argument is so roundabout.
You know how
It's
many
so
like
roundabout.
different pencils and
This is
markers
such like
you
a
Dollar
niche
Tree
market.
buy?
At
Yeah,
Dollar
this is such
Tree
a niche
right
market.
now, you could get a pack of pencils and over 200 sheets of loose leaf paper for $1.25 each. That's $2.50.
250. That's it.
Or you could just draw on your phone.
Yep. So back to how that's stupid. Crazy headline that I read this week. Akon got a hair transplant in Turkey. I
Why?
didn't know.
Akon just be doing
Why?
shit, bro.
I didn't know
Akon just be doing
that Turkey
shit.
was
That's so
the
random.
place to get your hair transplants.
Bro.
I didn't know Akon had a hair transplant, and I'm not gonna lie, I might move to Turkey just for a small period of time because they grafted his hair in his head. I might have to. I might come back with
Come
locks.
back with
You're gonna
Waves.
come back with your
So
butt
what-
hair on your head?
I don't care where they take it from. Let's first start here.
Turkish locks is
If you grab
actually
once it's on my
crazy.
head, it's head meat. Once it's on my head, that's scalp, bruh. So that's my hair. I don't care where they graft it from. Wherever they need to graft it off of me to get it on my head.
You'll know where it came from.
I'm okay with it because it's
Dude.
now head meat.
Yeah, Josh can be sitting a little different next time we see him.
Bro, I'm not gonna be sitting different. I'm gonna just be in here. I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" and welcome back to Better Than Cable. Pulling through this
All right.
hair, bro. I'm gonna be out here.
To be
Yeah.
fair, you could give
How
yourself.
y'all doing today? I'm gonna be putting it in unnecessary
Hey,
buns
so
in the middle of
bro-
the show for no reason.
Yeah, Josh.
To-
all they
wait,
need to
wait,
do is
wait.
Move some of that beard up here.
Bro, that's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. If they told me
That's
that they had to take the grafts from my cheeks and I'd never be able to grow just the cheek side because I still need the center. But like if they just told me they could just grab this and put it where I'm missing it up
That's
here,
not enough.
I'd be like, that's love. You think you funny. You think you funny. You think you funny.
I think Parse missed it.
It's
Yeah,
the only
of
part. Up here, the hair don't exist. It's up here in the front. It's up here in the front.
So
Like,
to
this
be
just
fair,
skin.
you could grow locks right now and wear the hat, and people would think you just had.
Oh
locks.
no! This hair has a limit, so it grows out about like half of what he got in a U.
So why is your
Toilet
butt hair
bowl,
gonna grow
cul-de-sac.
so much longer?
First of all, Are you a doctor in Turkey who specializes in hair transplants? Because
No,
if you're
I'm just
not,
curious
'cause if you're
on
not,
how
I
this
don't want
works.
any questions on the procedure.
Have you ever
I don't
had
pretend
locks
to. I don't
on-
pretend to know the procedure. I don't pretend to know it. But what I know is that Akon is getting a lineup every week now and living his best life. And he almost had to take it off. Y'all remember Akon's bald days? Y'all remember him. And now we know why. Because he didn't have enough money to go to Turkey yet.
Yo, did LeBron go to Turkey?
Bruh, LeBron
Bron
should.
must have.
Yo, LeBron
Bro,
needs to take a trip.
Bron must have gone.
Akon said in the interview where he came out talking about this that Tory Lanez should have saw him. Should have saw his people in Turkey. It's hella bogus. Hella bogus. But,
Maybe that's why he shot out Mag, dude. He was balding too quick.
Just frustration.
Hey man, if I get enough money, I'm gonna. It's like that's when you just start buying what you want.
Yeah,
like,
no,
the
if you're
fuck,
that
like,
rich,
what?
yeah, if you're
I had
rich,
enough
fuck
money where I was just sitting around
Just
going
buy a
like,
hairline.
I could afford that, bro. I will buy it. What do you
Yeah,
mean,
no,
like, bro?
facts.
And it'll be mine.
Facts.
I don't care where the skin from is mine. Bob, I see how that's obviously a stipulation for you. They take the shit off my ankles. I don't give a
I
fuck.
mean-
if it grows hair on my
what
head.
if it's someone
I'm
else's?
not
What if
good.
it's
I'm
someone
not
else's
saying
hair,
it's
real
not
quick?
gonna work.
What if it's someone else's
That's
hair?
not
If
what,
it
I
works,
wasn't.
I don't parse.
I'm not
You don't
trying to-
understand as a person who can grow hair. See, that's what y'all aren't noticing. I look around the room and I see follicles coming out of scalps. Okay, so as a person who has a follicle deficiency on the top of my dome here, I don't care where this hair come from, bro. If it grow out of my head and it gets to the level of me being able to braid it, like the Omarion video I used to watch back in the
So-
early 2000s,
Josh,
I'm straight. Okay, y'all the ones with stipulations.
You want the
I
little
think
bow
it'll
wow?
work, but I think you're like it's just
They
too
can
big
give
of an
me.
ask.
They can
Like, they
give
can
me
give
a
you your hair
graph off
back.
of a lamb's ass if it grows hair. Bob, I do not care.
No, that's not your
Shaving
no.
Ewok and
I
graph
get
it
you
onto
don't
me, bro.
care.
We are
It's
here.
fine. I could live with it.
Josh, what if
was
it's blonde
like
hair?
yours.
What if it's blonde, bro?
Bro, I'll be a Targaryen. I don't care. Bro, what are you talking about? You act like we can't dye hair. As long as it is the same consistency as my fellow African Americans, that's the real thing here. I ain't gonna show up at the party, and I got like a whole head of Turkish hair. I don't know how that works. I don't know the Turkish hair
What is
type.
Turkish
They might have I don't know. Maybe their curl pattern's
Straight
not
hair.
4C. I don't know. It couldn't be. But like that's what I'm saying. Their hair, it's got a consistency, but if it grows like mine, and it comes out of my head, I don't care the color, I don't care the animal, I don't care where on my body it came from. I want it.
I think that's all achievable.
And I'm not getting plugs, bro. You can't do plugs.
No, I'm
Plugs
not
ain't the
saying to
move.
do that either. You're missing. I just don't understand. I have never seen you with Rapunzel hair. How is it all of a sudden gonna become Rapunzel hair?
Science.
Science.
I already told you, if you ain't the Turkish doctor, because I ain't the Turkish doctor, we ain't got the answers, Sway.
But
we ain't got them.
Did they tell
We
you there
ain't got
was a
'em.
chance it'll just be like the longest?
Akon said, because Akon right now is my current hair goals. Akon said,
Yeah, no.
I got scalp. Fuck you mean? Y'all back to this shit. Y'all can grow hair. Y'all
You
need to
can
get
put
out of
waves in your scalp.
Not swimming in an ocean of skin. No, I'm not about to get 360 scalped. I'm not gonna brush my scalp out, bro. But Akon said that he went to Turkey. They got his hairline straight. He back growing it. It's nice. Akon got that weird silky hair. He got that, that shit. He got that. Yeah, they call that nice shit. That's that shit that like old people be like, ooh, he got some nice hair. Like that's that type shit, bro. And if he got that back, if he got that silky back, that El DeBarge feel, they could help me. Bro, stop it. If my hair touches my shoulders, I'm getting a Jerry curl first. After I get my Jerry curl, I'm gonna perm that joint. I'm getting the Cat Williams perm, the pimp
The
perm.
cat-
I'm gonna shake that motherfucker. I'm gonna get the pimp earrings, cup ring, everything. And then after that, I'm gonna let it keep going till I get to my dreads. Then I'm in my Marley era. Bro, y'all need to stop. Y'all got hair. Y'all don't dream about this shit.
Hold up. I want to be clear. I am with you. Everyone watching, check the description. Link for the Kickstarter. Let's send Josh to get his hair
Facts.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for my hair.
I want to see
Go
Josh
fund
live out
me.
his Bob Marley.
I'm Josh. I want my hair back.
Bro,
I'm
stop.
here
I'm
for
gonna
it.
shake that hoe. You don't
I'm
even
here
know,
for
bro.
it.
I'll be wearing
Akon told me to go to Turkey. Please help.
Bruh, first of all, don't act like that YouTube video does not have great SEO. Akon told me to go to Turkey. We're here.
Poppy always an expert on something.
That's a
Goofy.
man with beautiful hair.
Nah, bro, I'm so serious though.
Hey, yo.
All right, as a man with beautiful hair, I understand the intense passion. Yeah, Rodrigo, no, bro, don't get on Rodrigo and his mane. That's his mane, bruh. We in here, bro. All of y'all hair havers don't understand the struggles, man. That's all I'm saying. And when I get to my Marley era, I'm shaking all you hoes off. Was there a bug?
There's an ant.
Ooh. Good kill, I guess. He just,
It was
I just
like
saw-
clinging with
Whack.
one foot.
from our perspective, Bobby just like slapped the
Slapped the
table,
table.
like it was like a button.
It tried to hang on. It was like clinging on with one like foot, and then it was like dying and twitching.
Hey,
and it fell
Rodrigo
off
with the
table.
lion manes in the chat, man. With the lion manes, man. Look, we've been in here for a minute. I think it's time to wrap this one all up. We didn't even get to Marvel Phase 4.
Facts.
When I get my hair, please don't talk to me.
I think your hair is much more important.
Bro, first
than
of all, I
Marvel
could just
Phase
get it.
4.
I could just get it grown out enough to get a sew in. Y'all need to quit, bro. That's all I really need. I just need something for them to sew some weave onto.
I offered to buy you Rogaine for Christmas, and you told me you'd
Because
hit me.
Rogaine, I'm too far gone. Rogaine is for people who are balding. Nigga, I am bald, bro.
I am sure I offered when we were younger.
Everything, bro. The first 10 yards, that's gone. Bro, it's creeping. It's creeping past half court, boy. Like this shit, like this don't try to grow no more. Like you see how like you can see it in the back, the where it's trying to grow, it don't try to grow up here no more, boy. This shit done. And I wish it would just all go. Like honestly, if it would just all stop trying to grow, my life would be great. I wouldn't even have to remember to
Have
shave.
you tried to put beard oil on your head?
Bro, stop.
Just out
Don't
of
act like I
curiosity.
have not tried everything. I grew
So
this
that
beard.
is a yes.
I grew this beard out of hopes and dreams, and I thought my hair would come back in the same. It did not. These are not the same hairs. They do not operate on the same. These follicles up here, they gave up. They're dead. Somebody killed them. I don't know who did the 187. But this beard, I revived. I was just glad it came in when I went bald. You can't be the bald dude with the bald face. You just look like a milk dud. Just smiling out here looking funny. Can't do that. Can't do that. No. Had to get the beard in, bro. Y'all ain't never seen me with a clean face. Never will. Not until I got dreads. If I got dreads, I'll shave this whole motherfucker off, see what they look like. I'll see what it's like. But no, this, I can't. I wish. Some days I'll be like, man, it'd be great.
You can't do the rock.
Can't do the milk dud.
Nah, bro, can't come out here looking like the black Mr. Clean. Can't do that. Can't do that to myself. Man, let's get on out of here, man. Make sure you all check out the episodes that we have dropped, bro. Ananya and Pars, these madmen right here have been streaming at 1 a.m, bro. So if y'all ain't got nothing to do, turn them on when you
that's
going to
what we
sleep
do.
like I do, bro. Just get the episodes playing, man. They're going crazy. They've been live streaming in the mornings. Go check those episodes out that they got over there. Y'all definitely talked about the Yay stuff over there, man. Y'all, on the first episode that you all did and shit like that. What else we got? I'm streaming on Twitch on Tuesdays. Make sure to go check that shit out, man. In addition to that, last episode of season 3 for the podcast is dropping Saturday. That's the last episode. Big push for that. Make sure to check it out. It's with Tapri, the GOAT himself, man. Edited by Tapri. He edits all of the podcasts on my channel. He is dope as hell. So make sure to check that out. Anything else we need to push? Anything else? Oh, the Discord. Join the server.
Discord.
We had like two people.
yeah.
We had like two people
that
join
ish
recently, man. It's really dope. Join the Discord server. The episode that I just talked about is already live on the Discord. So yeah, man, make sure to hop over there. And it tells you when they're going live at 1 a.m. That's how I find out. Hey, I get the Discord
Facts.
notification,
Facts.
and then I hop over into the live. Y'all could do the same. Y'all could do the same, man. We need a quote to end us out. Austin, give us a quote, man. Pass him the microphone. Give us a quote to get us out. I'm sorry, Drew. Drew, give us a quote. You got a quote? You ready on the button?
Are you ready on the button?
You got to give it like a 3-second. You know about the delay.
Yeah,
He's ready.
Just go. It takes a second.
Jesus Christ.
He ready on it. What's the quote for it, man? We need a quote to end us out.
If life gives you lemons, sell them hoes.
Hey.